February 7th, 2021. We're gonna start with activating our glutes and a little shoulder rotation. So we're gonna do the step back lunges with a twist. So I'm gonna step back into more of a crescent lunge. My regular lunge would be a little shorter. And I'm gonna twist towards whatever knee is forward. So right now my right knee is forward, so I'm gonna twist towards the right. And then as I step back with my right leg, I'm gonna twist to the left. You'll notice if you twist the same, you won't really feel the same thing. So whatever leg is forward, I'm twisting towards that leg so I can get some nice rotation in. As you do this, you might wanna look at your hand to get a little neck stretch. So I almost tuck my chin just slightly and look back at the hand. So we're gonna do that for just about a minute to activate, stretch out the hip flexors, activate the glutes a little bit, and that should be good. So we're gonna do a 20-minute AMRAP, and everything's 20 reps, so it's really easy. Use your smartwatch timer to either count down for you so you know when you're done. It's nice to have that little incentive. And just gonna see how many rounds you can do of these 3 movements. So we're gonna do alternating plank lat pull downs. If you have a band, you could use that. If you have a band, you probably already know what I'm talking about. If you're not, you're gonna use weights, soup cans, or even just your hand. So I'm gonna take that weight with a straight arm and pull it straight back. I have 2 dumbbells here, so I'm sort of alternating. If you only had one, you could do one side, switch, do the other side. Again, I'm trying to keep my arm as straight as possible and just pulling it close to the hip so it resembles a lat pull down. If you had a band, you could hook a band to the other side of a door. Obviously secure it really well for yourself. And then you can take that band, if you tie it around a bench or something, and pull the band down to your hip. So that would be the same thing. With the band, I'd probably stick to doing 10, if I was in plank, doing 10 on one side and 10 on the other. Then we're gonna do 20 and 20 side V-ups. So we're gonna stick with that 20 number, but I'm gonna do 20 on the left, 20 on the right, side V-up. So I'm not completely on my side because that's gonna hurt my hip. I'm a little more rolled back, so I'm on the nice soft part of my glutes. I'm gonna keep my legs relatively straight. My elbow is down, hand on the head. I'm gonna bring my knees up to my elbow. So instead of just bringing the legs up, I do wanna crunch as well. So I'm trying to get some movement there. The straighter my legs, the harder it is. A little bit bent is a little bit easier. My feet are touching the floor and then coming up. Even harder version would be laying all the way down, coming all the way up. So I kind of have to go down, my elbow's still on the floor, coming up, elbow to knee. Again, I'm trying to really crunch and stay somewhat on the side. So almost laying all the way down and then coming all the way up. You want to feel that when you do that. So do 20 on the left, 20 on the right. Then you're going to do 20 alternating split cleans. Remember to shrug as you do this. So split clean is just meaning instead of cleaning it to my shoulders, which is a clean, I'm gonna split it into a lunge. So I'm gonna drop my hips nice and low, split clean into a lunge, come back to standing, drop the weight. So clean it, lunge, drop it back down. Clean it, lunge, and you notice I almost start lunging right here as I'm shrugging, so I can catch it at the bottom. I'm tapping my knee nice and soft, I'm not banging the floor. The only thing I would make sure you do with this one is avoid doing this and doing more like a forward fold and then a lunge. Make sure you are sitting your hips nice and low, coming up, lunging on the left, tap the floor, clean, lunge on the right. So you'll alternate so you get to 20 total. So on that one, you'll end up doing 10 and 10. We gotta do full 20 on the core piece. So those are your 3 movements. You're gonna do as many rounds as you can until the 20 minutes is up. As you can see, my heart rate's really high. Those split cleans will get you. All right, that is your workout for February 7th, 2021.